Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. It is Sunday. Hope your weekend is going along smoothly. As you've seen, we had some races last evening. I'm hoping we had some races last evening at the Speedrome. I'm pre-recording this before we head down there. So hopefully there was some good racing. If you caught some of it, really appreciate that. You see we got our 2024 Panini Donruss Hobby Box here. Going to go ahead and rip into this, see what we can pull out of a couple of hobby packs. And this thing is going down. Oh, that's a pretty thick pack. Maybe we have a hit. Maybe we have another card that we can use for packing. Who knows? But we have a thick pack and we have a thinner pack. So Ryan Blaney there, hoisting that Cup Championship from 2023. Personally, I think he's a pretty strong favorite for this year's championship. I was listening to Actions Detrimental, I believe it was, with Denny Hamlin the other day, and they were talking about how the current format really, as we scroll here and show you the print run, the current playoff format really favors the Penske team. And I think, obviously, the last three championships, it shows where during the regular season, the 2 and the 12 are nowhere to be found. I'm sorry, not that, well, even the 2, but the 12 and the 22, I'm sorry, are, virtually mid-pack most of the season. And then they just come out and tear it up those last handful of races, and going into Phoenix, they do pretty good. I think if they rotate that last championship race, if you're going to have a playoff format, yes, rotate the championship race, and I think there's plenty of tracks they could do that on. You could do it at Phoenix, you could do it at Texas, you could do it at Homestead, and there's probably a couple other tracks that you could throw in there that early to mid-October date would be sufficient. Yes, it's going to be cooler in the northern tracks, but, I don't know if it would be too cold at, say, Nashville Super Speedway. You don't want to host it at Daytona or Talladega. I think Daytona bookending the regular season is fine. I really like that. I really like the Daytona 500, starts the season, and then the 400 kind of ends it. I like that. It bookends it. That's fine. Talladega and its placements, again, I feel is fine where it's at. But I think we need to get a couple more tracks there in the rotation, just so that way there is no strong favoritism to one team or another. But I think Texas, Phoenix, Homestead rotation under the current format. If you go back to a season-long format, then yeah, I think you need to pretty much put everything in a solid spot and leave it. So Jeff Burton's been sitting here listening to me drone on as you guys have. So Jeff Burton is going to start us off today. Danica Patrick is next. Looks like we got is that a red? That is a red-blue of Matt DiBenedetto. Then we have Greg Biffle, Optic. Denny Hamlin Retro Series. Need to check that one, see if I need it for my set. David Starr. Journeyman driver from the last 20 years. Austin Hill, who can't seem to stay out of trouble. And Alex Labay, Canadian driver, strong road racer, journeyman driver. If he could get a decent run, he could be a playoff maker in the Xfinity Series. I wouldn't say he'd be a contender to win it, but I think he would make that top 12 if he could get a decent ride. So we do have a thick card here. The thick card does have something on it, so we're going to go this way and start off with production line, 7-time Jimmy Johnson. Ooh, a silver optic of Kurt Busch. That looks nice. First Truck Series win, Carson Hocevar. And that one was, of course, done in controversial style. Who was it? Nick Sanchez that I think he got into there on the last lap. Josh Williams. I'd like to see Josh get a good ride. He did have a better ride than he had, but let's face it, Colleague in Xfinity now is not what Colleague in Xfinity was a few years ago. Denny Hamlin with the Mavis Beacon Teaches Tire Discounts uniform there. Or is it Mavis Bacon? I can't remember who it was. 7-time Jimmy Johnson once again. A nice red-blue Race Kings. That looks pretty sharp. A Ross Chastain. Let's see who our hit's going to be. Which way are we going? Boom. Jimmy Johnson. Suited up. Is it going to be numbered? It is not numbered. But very nice. So Jimmy Johnson. Do we have a Johnson Vortex now? We're going to have to come up with a different name for that. Because we have the Dylan Vortex, which was not reached today. So no, we're not going to get swallowed into the earth by some chasm or anything like that. But 7-time Jimmy Johnson suited up. Pretty nice hit. I don't know that I have a Jimmy I know I got a couple Jimmy tire cards, but I don't know if I have a Jimmy uniform card. Enclosed race worn fire suit is guaranteed by Panini America. So very nice. Suited up Jimmy Johnson, 7-time, is card of the day today. We don't call him a lot on card of the day. Maybe for 2026. I think I'm going to get me a notebook for 2026. And every card of the day, we're going to put down the person's name. And at the end of 2026, we'll find out which driver ended up with most card of the days. For me, obviously the total will be different for everybody, because I always like seeing what other people enjoy as card of the day. Maybe for somebody, this one. I mean, that is a nice looking card. That goes good. The red-blue goes good with the uniform. Then also over here in this stack, if I was going to pick something out of this stack, definitely the Kurt Busch Silver Optic. Very appealing, very clean looking card. Cards don't always have to have sparkle and shine and glitz and glamour. Sometimes the ones that are just crisp and clean are very, very nice looking as well. So anyway, wow, this is a pretty long video for 2 packs, 7 minutes. But thank you for hanging on for the ride. I always appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. A lot of my views are coming from folks that aren't subscribed, and that would really, really help me out. And it would help you out too, because you'd get that little bell that would alert you every day when we have a video that drops. Some days several videos drop. But make sure you hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. Really, really do appreciate that. And enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I've not got to watch any of the Darlington races yet, so I'm hoping that maybe today or tomorrow, Labor Day, being off from work, I'll get a chance just to turn on the TV, set up my little table, and sort some cards. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.